to say stuff when he doesn't expect something to be caught. Today we're playing updates.
Yay!
We're playing updates.
There's a new character.
God damn it.
Well, she's not new, but you know, she's new to you. And I hate her guts and I want to see her die.
Shit.
Face.
Not enough space. And I'm on the wrong account.
What? Then go back. Then
Ah!
we can't do this. Brandon. Bad Brandon. Bad. We need a spray bottle.
I'm not telling you where I leave my spray bottle. Dan's now confused to why I have a spray bottle. I like kinky shit, okay?
I don't have one.
I like kinky shit.
But yeah. Oh, I didn't finish my story about the handcuffs.
What? I wasn't here!
Yes, you were.
I don't remember hearing this.
Remember I said about handcuffs the other day?
No.
Yeah?
I was probably phased out while you were talking.
I just said it a while ago.
Yeah, and I was probably phased out while you were talking.
Well, I bought handcuffs. Like, not for myself. For my friends wanted them. So, they have handcuffs now. Anywho, but when I was getting them at Spencer's, girl looked me dead in the eye, and she said to me, have fun. Yeah, like dead in the eye, straight face, have fun. I'm like, fuck off, bitch.
Handcuffs.
They were purple. If I was gonna buy handcuffs, they'd be orange.
Okay, so we'll start up. We'll try an update, then I'll ask me, hey, get some shit off of here. You have too much porn.
On the right account, though?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Did you just switch?
Gorgeous.
I wasn't watching.
I was on BERD Studios now.
Well, I wasn't watching. I was looking at
You were talking about handcuffs.
I was looking at your big face. I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you.
She's so distracting.
Nice compliment.
I know, right? And I'm like gagging inside.
Screw you. You can't give a compliment and then break it just by saying something super rude.
Brandon, have you met me?
I met you, but I'm just saying that it's just absurd that you do something like that.
But predictable. It is me after all.
We still have to have that demo day. We, back then we did a whole bunch of demo games. Well, yeah, it was
you make
like...
it sound forever ago.
It was when we were using the freaking camera for recording. It was like it was like 2 or so years ago.
I want to lick.
Let's delete Just Dance. I'm not gonna do that one.
Just dance, dance, baby, but deep in Just Dance. Forgot the lyrics for a second. And I remember them when I was doing that weird thing. And me get up and dance, something that's not Love Live. Okay.
Just Dance. They were just seeing instructions that whole time when I was deleting. Probably cut most of this out. Probably not, because that's not the BERD Studios way.
He has big feet. He's a Kingdom Hearts character now.
Hey, you're telling me I have big feet. My feet are average.
Brandon has huge feet.
And then I was just about to say, why are you looking at my feet?
Because they're sexy.
You can't even see my feet, they're covered by socks.
I'm getting the boner just looking, imagining it.
The condom.
Imagining it.
The foot condom.
So I call the grip. I call the grip a weak
Socks
condom.
are essentially foot condoms.
So I call
They protect your feet from stuff.
the grippy thingy. The milk grip. I call it a wee condom.
Oh. Yeah, everyone calls it that.
I went to Mermaids. I'm like, getting the condom. They're like, what? And I'm like, the wee condom. I need it. They're like, why? I'm like,
keep it
what's
safe.
the wee condom? I'm like, because I like how it feels. She threw a condom at me one time.
Good to know.
I also
Blow it up.
I also asked if I could have a guy over, and when she said to me, no, it's not a brothel. And I'm like, wow.
Who are we talking about, Brandy?
Yeah. She said no. She's like, no, what do you think this is, a brothel?
God.
I had a guy over anyways.
The Google feud's been up for like nearly a month. I cut out the Brandy part where she walked in.
Don't we had pizza?
Yeah. And nubs and shit.
Nubs?
Nibs.
Go to Nubs.
I switched it!
It's a chunky.
Shut
Do you know
up.
what a chunky is?
Shut up.
It's a big ass
Shut up.
fat person.
So, Dan.
Ah!
Ah!
Thanks, Brandon. I'm gonna cry now.
Ah!
I give you compliments, and this is how you repay me? Gosh, your feet aren't sexy. I take that back.
You never actually meant it in the first place.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I hate feet. Yeah, you know, you're right.
Oh,
Feet
God.
are nasty. And you know what they say about big feet?
Want to take a bite?
Yum, yum.
I love that. I love when we make noises and shit. They can't see what's going on, so it's like they just have to use their imagination.
For all you know, for all they know, you could offer me, like, handing me, like, a snack, like, want a bite?
Bigfoot.
Or it could have been a penis. Brandon's naked right now. It's really disturbing.
I told Dan that we were getting naked. He thought that I just meant we were taking off our shirts. I meant the whole full on, so he's just sitting there shirtless. I'm sitting here naked.
Can I get my titty tatas? Wanna grab? Wanna feel, Brandon?
No. I'm upset because you didn't follow the rules. It was naked day, Daniel. Naked day. Oh crap, there's little kids coming. Get your clothes back on.
Never.
It's okay. It's okay that I'm naked. Actually, it's not. It's not at all.
What was it?
What?
Something naked.
I love that that's the topic now.
I think there's a store or something called Naked.
There's a store named Naked.
There's Naked Chocolate downtown. Well, there was.
So would that be like, there'd be no coating, it'd just be
Nasty shit.
the
Or
middle
like-
part?
Just like, or just be like, you know, like a chocolate bar just sitting there. No wrapper, and you just buy it. People sneeze and breathe all over it. You just buy
Yeah!
it.
Oh no! That's so gross. Just thinking about it.
Imagine like a nudist going in there, putting their penis on it. Or somebody just licking it and just like,
He rubbed his penis on it, then he licked it. Then he rubbed his penis on it, so then the wetness would keep the penis lint on it.
Well then he'd have chocolate on his dick.
Then he rubbed it on his nibs.
And his nibs?
Yeah, these nibs. His titty
I
tatas.
have no nipples. Just so everybody knows. Like, you know, like when you, for example, you rub your hand across
Dan's one of those anime characters with no nips.
No, like, I have nipples, like, they're there. But, like, when you rub your hand over it, like, you normally feel like it's right there. You know, you can feel it. For me,
No.
You can't. It's just, like, no nipple at all.
That's when you're like...
No, like, some people actually have it, like, up a bit, like, always. They're there, and they're, like, saggy nips. I don't have anything
That
ever.
reminds me of, what's that?
Where can we put these? Because they're, like, in my crotch, and it's really uncomfortable. They're for all
I'll
day.
take It's a Boy. I'm kidding. Just give me them.
Oh, wait. That's how you know it's a boy, and I'm handing you Link.
You mean connected?
Be careful with my waifu.
My wife.
My waifu, bitch.
What's her
Back the
name
fuck
though?
up.
Her name's my waifu.
My name's my waifu.
They watch while these guys battle it out.
It's like some weird. Almost
Oh,
like
I forgot what I was
incest.
saying. That dance show. They had a dance show called like America's Top Dancers or Dance Crew, whatever. But there was this guy on there that said that he was watching a girl crew dance.
Mm-hmm.
Afterwards, he's like, "My nips. You guys made my nips
I
harder."
think I've seen that.
And I was just like, "What the fuck?" Dan, this is so ironic.
It's ironic.
This is how our last video started.
Well,
Then we were promoting like podcasting and stuff.
promotion of the week. Playboy.
Promotion of the week. Go
Flavor.
watch our other stuff. Yay! We're not even gonna be
Promotion of the week.
specific. We're not even gonna be specific. Just go
Random
watch it all.
Stuff on Brandon's shelf. Let's look at this stuff.
porn. Stop, Dan.
No.
Oh, it's...
All of your porn.
There we go.
Well, Corpse Party's like gore porn.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, that scene of Psycho is it's in second volume.
Psycho.
So you can just skip over it, not to read it. The bath one.
Oh.
You can just skip it. It's not important. You can just skip over it.
Don't dance. Just dance. What are you laughing at?
That's how I'm Brandon.
Dan's crazy.
I'm going insane. I'm going to eat small children.
I am slowly going crazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, switch. Crazy going slowly. Yeah, my 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. I am slowly going crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, switch. Crazy going slowly. Yeah, my 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. I love that song.
So, what does my waifu unlock?
Nothing. Well, you can tap her.
I can?
No! She's mine. I can tap that ass. Wait, she didn't have an ass. She's a galaxy of her ass. Oh, dress. Don't touch Link's sword. That's my sword to play with.
Fine.
Big, thick sword. Can I hold it?
I'll touch it's a boy's
Whatever.
dagger.
Pervy burp.
Auga. Auga.
Okay, so you played... You never finished any,
Zeldas?
Yeah.
I got really close to finishing, Four Swords and, Mishra's Cap.
Do you have a favorite companion?
What do you mean?
Like, Minda's a companion.
I like the hat.
My favorite one has to be Navi. I have to go for a classic. Navi
I just love the hat. He was, like, weird looking and stuff.
Navi's my favorite. I have to go for classic. Navi was my first companion and my favorite companion. Everybody says she's annoying, yes, but she's way less annoying than Fire Minda. Sure,
Fire
Minda's a
Midna.
little more helpful, yeah, whatever, but Minda annoys me sometimes.
Fire Midna.
Fi. You know, Graceful Blue
Fi
Space?
or Midna, you mean?
Yeah.
It just sounded like you said Fire Midna. You went too fast.
Yeah.
System memory installing update 2. System memory.
Oh my gosh.
Do not turn off power.
Whatever. This first boring.
Auto
This
power
first video's
down
gonna be so boring.
function will be.
Stop reading, no one cares.
Stop ignoring me!
Pretty much. I'm a princess. I'm more of a princess than Princess Peach.
You're not more than a princess than Fat Princess.
You know what? There's more of her, but I'm more of a princess.
I found a game that we could possibly play. It's for Free Friday.
Pornish game?
Huh?
Is it Pornish? I know.
It's I found a game called, and it was free, so you could be part of that Free Friday.
I have My Singing Monster. I'm obsessed with that recently.
My Singing Monster. Isn't that the game where they all sing and stuff and they harmonize?
It's pretty enjoyable.
I've never played it, but I've seen it multiple times.
Yes. It's
A
kind
lot
of
of people say
annoying
it's
because all the
good.
wait times. There's like 8 hours for fucking one monster.
Oh, it's one of those games.
Yeah, it's so much waiting. I just like going to like other people's islands and listening to the music.
That's neat. Do you actually have like creativeness to your own
the
songs?
monsters you put on it. That's it. Well, you can go to the recording one, so yes, you can. So the monsters you get, you can make your own songs. But you also creativeness of what monsters you place down.
You know someone's emo when you walk onto their island. It's like it starts out do 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 do.
You can go to random islands, and I always go to random ones. I love going to random ones, and you can find really neat songs. I found one that was Christmas, and I'm like, fuck that shit.
As soon as I heard that song, I just knew it was an emo song.
Cut my life into pizza. This is my plastic fork.
Why do you need a fork to eat pizza?
Some people do. It's really weird. I hate it. Did they cut the pizza up, and they're like, no. I'm so fancy with a fork. And I'm like, fuck you, bitch. Give me the whole thing.
I'm so rich eating pizza.
I like roll that pizza up and eat it like a burrito.
Burrito pizzas.
Hawaii's the best. Just saying.
Oh
Pineapple
my God.
does go on pizza.
Did you just say Hawaii?
Hawaii's
High five!
Remember we had wine when you were over at Pizza, when we could have just ordered pizza.
That's literally, let me see. We're gonna have to wait anyways. I want to read you my life.
Oh my god. It's gonna be short, isn't it? I sat in my room today.
No,
Next day, I sat in my room today. Next day.
I guess, wow, this is a weird promotion seeing as we are on Nintendo. Miitomo, their app. I have it, and I've gone on and, like, answered a bunch of shit all the time. Every so often.
How big is Miyamoto-san's
Dick.
I was gonna say that.
Why'd you pause?
I was gonna say it, but I wanted to like find something different besides a dick. So I don't be predictable.
Wait, what's my quote of the day? Whoa, this is fucking long.
A lolly a day keeps sadness away.
Those that break the written and unwritten rules are deemed trash. But be that as it may, those that would disregard their comrades so easily are even worse than trash. And those who don't have the decency to respect the memories of their comrades are the worst.
Want to hear my favorite one with her quotes?
Kakashi.
You want to hear my favorite quotes?
What?
What's more important to you? The real thing or the fake? And here the quote comes in. The fake, because just by wanting to be real, it becomes more real than the real thing itself.
Okay. Wait, I'm confused. So wait, you're saying this fake is better?
Well, by then, it becomes more real than the real thing.
You sound like Obito.
Also...
And he's a bad guy, so you're a bad guy.
A shattered dream. A far-off memory. Far-off memory. A shattered dream.
Philosophical. Wait, we're going on anime things right now, I
Nope.
guess. So, wait, what? That's not anime?
That is Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, okay.
Just like, you know, when you lost the path that...
The ones I wrote down as my favorite, well, the Luffy one that I sent you.
Future refusal.
Hero, no, we're pirates. I love heroes, but I don't wanna be one. Do you know what heroes are? Say there is a chunk of meat. Pirates will have a banquet and eat it all. Eat it. But heroes will share it with other people. I want all the meat.
All that meat. Sounds like Daniel.
Here's one from Ichigo. Don't break anyone's heart. They only have one. Break their bones. They have 206. So true. And then this one. I want to see if you'll figure out what it is from. So everyone just pretends to understand and pretends to be understood?
Sounds like Luffy. Honestly. Because you know what that is from? That's not even from the game. It's from the fucking stupid anime. Anime's stupid. Couldn't stand Monokuma's voice. The English voice? Ugh, I want to hang myself.
Okay, so before we start, I want to go through my answers to life, which are not normal answers.
Jack off and sleep.
Yeah. Well, here's the very first thing I've ever answered. If someone packed you lunch, what would you hope to find inside?
Lunch.
Money, bling bling.
Oh, I was gonna hope for food, you know.
What do you do to relieve stress?
Jack.
Record and live stream. Then
Oh.
people who answered in this one,
I think mine was more realistic, but okay.
just a bunch of crap. What did you do last weekend?
Drink.
Tortured myself with this game.
Oh.
What's your favorite food?
I have a couple, but right now cheese capellini.
Mine was cereal.
Oh. See, mine's fancy. Yours is just like cereal, and I'm like cheese capellini.
I hate reading the comments because most of them have like Lydia on them, and she'll just like say like random stuff. Like she'll rewrite what you said and stuff. It just makes no sense.
But like cheese
Imagine flowers blooming in your mind's eye. How many flowers do you see?
None. I'm blind.
No, the flowers are to indicate like how many guys or girls you'd be dating. Mine was not any. Sad, huh?
Me? Huh. I only want one. I don't like fucking more than one guy. Well, you know what I mean. Not that kind of thing. Fucking more than one guy? Yes. But
If
being
you-
with only one.
If you and Cow Thing went on a vacation together, where would you go?
Slaughter Factory.
The best place on earth, Disneyland. He never answered.
Slaughterhouse.
I guess we're never going to Disneyland. What's something you've been really into recently that you would recommend to people, and why?
Midget porn.
I just like I wait for your answer now because I like hearing what you have to say and then read out mine. This game called Stardew Valley. Loads of fun for hours to come. What's something you've noticed becoming really popular recently?
Trump.
This thing, me oh no. Miitomo?
Oh.
Me oh no. What's the most recent purchase?
Handcuffs.
Your most recent purchase? Handcuffs? Mine was time. It feels like I wasted $50 on it today.
Time. Okay. Purchase. Okay, I was right then. Handcuffs. Which one?
Who's your favorite fictional character?
2 porn stars. I'm kidding. Aqua.
Mine was, oh, me oh my. It's hard to say. Dipper, Luffy, Sean Spencer,
My
or
social
Sherlock
life.
Holmes. Maybe Spider-Man or maybe Flash. So many choices. Oh, I know. The weird guy in all the BERD Studios videos.
I think social life is one.
What do you think is Goose's favorite food?
Gooses?
It's just some guy that I had as a friend. So I just said, a serving of badass with a side of whoop
I
ass.
was gonna say chosen
Or
souls.
maybe pizza.
Chosen souls. Gingers,
What were you doing a few minutes ago?
Jackie.
Listening to music and wondering what I'm doing wrong
My
in
meth
life. Deep.
Not jacking off enough.
Here's a good one. We'll just make this an episode. Brandon's Miitomo.
Yeah, what's next?
What would you do if you and your best friend had a crush on the same person? My thing was, my best friend is gay, so I'm safe.
I'll be like, if me and my best friend had a crush on the same person, I'll be asking him what's wrong with him. If I ask him, like, you lied to me. Thought you were straight.
What did you have for dinner last night? Human sandwich.
Human flesh, as in penises?
That's what you'd think. What do you think Under's favorite food? He's a live streamer, so I said it is
Likes.
definitely, without a doubt, the
Subscribers.
Twitch trolls. Yum yum, get in my belly. What's the best thing about cats?
Everything!
Is this a trick question? I said. And then there's so many comments on it. Don't like cats then? Nah, just can't think of any meowsing thing. Cat puns. And then she said cats are cool. And then a guy comes in, I eat cats.
Fuck you.
I eat. And I'm like, they are really good protein. And then
Were you
Sensei
Chinese?
came in and said soulless creature. And then I said, I know, right? They just lack the soul of flavor. And he said, no, Brandon, I'm talking about you. Dan's sending me the shame.
I never understood this though. How is this shame?
For shame?
It's more like skin off my finger.
Yeah, you're
Have skin off my finger.
If you could be reborn as someone else, who would you want to be?
Hottest guy in the Earth's with a C's package.
I answered, some guy that liked what I liked, talked how I talked, saw the things I saw, do stuff that I do. Some guy that looks like me, walks like me, says hey like me. Some guy that was this guy. And then someone came in and said, good answer. And then I said, I feel that it's the only answer. Be yourself, no one else. And then she said exactly.
Well, I want to see the hottest guy's package, but
What's your least favorite beverage?
No, man, I got an answer for this. I can make a legitimate answer.
I'll read mine while you think. I said beer. Never had it and never will. Then there's a lot of answers.
Veggie stuff. Anything like veggie juice.
Sydney,
Tomato juice, ew.
Sydney said Sydney loved Brandon. Then she said Sydney and Brandon and Lydia. Then Lydia said no about juice. Sensei said good man, ho ho. Lydia said so what is beer? And then Brandy said beer yuck.
Wait. Also, we like, blended babies. That's a bad drink too.
Blended babies. Whoa.
Tried it once.
What's your favorite kind of bread?
Pumpernickel.
Pumpernickel? I just love the word.
Same here.
Bread, so many breads. Maybe banana, maybe raisins, so many breads,
Ew.
so many choices.
Grody, Brandon. Grody. I forgot. You like everything, though. You're weird.
Brandy said cinnamon, Lydia said chocolate bread, then they started freaking out about chocolate for some reason.
Chocolate!
Puggy said bread. Sorry folks, we're all out of bread, I said. And then all of them just were sad. What do you think Sensei's best quality?
The way he spanks little children.
Your wisdom, just between you and me. The way you spank children, I paused on that for a second. I might edit that now. The way you spank me around. If you won the lottery,
Wait, dad me up.
what would you buy first?
What would I buy? First?
Mine was just simple. It was like new equipment.
I'd probably buy a bug zapper, some condoms, and a cheese grater. Just so the cashier looks at
The
me.
best night ever.
Just so the cashier looks at me like, what the fuck?
Then you just say to him, "What? I'm trying to have the best night ever."
See, here's the thing. Honestly, this is gonna be really weird. My favorite snack, you know what it is? Honestly, guess what my favorite snack is.
A big full of dicks.
Besides that, that's obvious, Brandon.
Children's pain.
I do enjoy that. It's more like a tea, though.
I don't know, Dan. Tell me.
Cucumber.
Cucumber.
I adore cucumber.
Of course.
But everybody sees it sexual, like you do. Exactly. Everybody sees it that way. But for me, it's just something innocent. Weird. Most really sexual.
It's kind of hard because cucumbers always used as a sexual food.
But I don't think that.
Or banana.
I'm like, this is delicious. Like, this is just so good. But everybody's like,
why do you like to just eat cucumber?
I just open it up and just think, I don't even cut it, I just eat it. And everybody thinks, like, this is super sexual.
You're
like,
a weird one.
I enjoy this. Like, this is an actual snack. And it's more comfort food than junk food is to me.
What's the biggest waste of money you've ever bought?
That Asian kid moment. I'm just kidding. Biggest waste of my money?
What?
Biggest waste of my money. I want to say it's like serious right now for a second. Like I want to actually be serious. I'm wasting my money. Well, get your answer. What do you think?
Mine was the Hunter Primal. Waste of computer space. It was a game that I bought. It sucked. Everyone take that to a note. Don't buy the Hunter Primal. It's very bad.
I think the biggest waste of my money was probably putting money onto Smite. Because I'd never play Smite anymore. Like I go over it once in a blue moon. But again,
that's why I don't waste money on like tablet games. Because when I find that if I wasted money, I'd probably never play it because then I just expended getting the stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like cheating essentially.
Like, I want to put money on some games, but I'm just like at the same time I'm like I really don't.
It's cheating that costs money.
Yeah.
How many siblings do you have?
5.
4.
Did they count yourself?
I don't count myself. It says
Well,
siblings you have.
Then.
So I count.
I
have myself. I'm my own
yes,
sibling.
You have yourself.
Oh, I love you.
Oh, I love you too. Just kidding.
I was talking to myself when I said that. Don't get mistaken.
No, he's totally talking. He looked me dead in the eyes.
What famous person do you share a birthday with? Paul Rudd, Charlie McDermott, Raphael, Paul Daniels, and whoever else is April 6th as their birth date.
Probably a porn star. For me.
Since I came in and asked how I got it, I said Google. Good old Google, someone else said. When was the last time you felt deeply moved? What moved you?
Honestly, it would probably be an anime. So probably when I watched Girl in April or it's that anime.
I said anytime I watch Bridge to Terabithia, it gets me every time.
I know. Every time I see like anything, who remembers them, or like who remembers this movie, or like this movie, and I see it all the time, and I'm like, every time I see it, I'm like, I think Brandon. I'm like, Brandon cries that he's a big baby comes to that. It turns emo.
I literally said in the thing, it gets me every time. It has great power. We need to harness such power for usage.
You know, like, monsters harness children's screams. So what? So Do they, like, you know, like, have, like, a door to, like, a pedophile's basement and just, like, have a canister there? But the kids are just screaming.
Content. What color clothes do you wear most often?
Black.
Red or black, or maybe even both? Let's see if anyone said anything intelligent. Nope. Nothing at all in here.
Nah.
I wasn't being mean, it was just simple
No,
stuff.
it's like nothing at all.
How would you define gothic fashion?
Taboo.
Makeup, dark makeup, that girls and boys wear.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
Unisex.
Wow.
What?
Just wow, Dan.
Unisex?
What places have you been to lately?
Torture chambers. You know, sex rings. I go to them all. I'm just kidding.
Home, bed, bathroom, the usual.
Me, most recent place I've been was the mall. Hell. You know, Satan means a little once in a while.
Wouldn't that be incest? Because we consider Satan your dad?
Incest is wincest, apparently, according to Austin.
Okay, are you completely addicted to any TV shows right now? If so, what?
Does anime count?
Yes.
Well, it's not a TV show, so technically, no.
Yeah, but it could be. It's on
If
TV
we
in
count-
Japan.
If we count anime, I'd have to say I'm addicted to, like, every anime. I don't have a favorite right now. I'm not actually watching any anime right now. Honestly.
You addicted to everything, Dan?
I'm addicted to everything. No, I'll take that back.
Attack on Titan.
I hate that shit. That's just stuff you trigger me, Brandon.
I said Lucifer and Full House because those were like the things I've been watching like lately.
Why not?
At the time.
Don't give it up solo.
I'm gonna beat you up.
Yeah.
If you get in a fight with a friend, how do you patch things up?
Hand jobs. I didn't even think about it.
Wow!
Didn't even think about it. Instantaneous.
I just said I usually let nature take its course, but I guess hand jobs are okay too. Is it sad to say Dale was my first hand job then?
Wow. Hey, Brandon. Remember him?
Which hand did you flick me?
Alright, one. Hey, Brandon, check my hand.
God damn it. What method? I just can't get that down.
Of course you can't. It's always stuff around me.
Shut up, please. What method for perking yourself up would you recommend?
Dangerous jobs.
I said loads and loads of video games. What?
Dinner time, Brian.
Cool. If you have a sec.
My face hurts.
What are your top 3 pizza toppings?
Pineapple. Bacon. Jizz.
I said meat, and pineapple, or mostly cheese. I do like me
cheese.
some Hawaiian pizza though.
Yeah, cheese is great. I
What?
feel like cheese coupling me so much.
Okay, I'll just cut this out of the video. I'll go get whatever he has me, so then he doesn't get angry.
Adventure times.
Adventure time.
Hello, people. Sitting here awkwardly in the realm of darkness with Asians and vegans. Ugh. Scary stuff. I'm just telling them stories about vegans, the true horrors of the sea.
Well, I guess I'm keeping them in then, because you're telling the horrors of the sea.
I'm surrounded by scary stuff, like vegans.
Okay, let's continue this little mini podcast. Well, it's not really mini, but still, whatever. When you think ninja, what first comes to mind?
Naruto.
Last summer, pain, suffering, children crying, pointy objects, and that was just breakfast. What a summer!
That sounds like my weekend. Just kidding.
What's a mysterious experience you've had?
Dino creeping into your room at night?
Figuring out how my own mind works, a true mystery not even I myself have figured out. Have you ever gotten a gift from your parents that you were really disappointed with? If so, what?
Yes, my younger sister.
Wow! Wow! That's so mean. I just said nothing. What fruit have you eaten the most of in your life so far?
Probably oranges.
I said, I'm not sure. When I think of fruit, I get a pineapple taste in my mouth, but I'm sure the answer is apples. Yeah, Dan, I know you're gonna...
You can't flavor it, just saying.
What's been going on lately?
What's been going on lately?
That's all it says.
Let's see. Torturing orphans. Cannibalism. Selling my brother to a sex ring.
Jeez.
You know, the usual.
Mine's boring. It was just overdosing on Full House.
Well, you know, I'm a little more adventurous than you.
Okay, would you rather go to a fancy party or a costume party?
Costume.
I said costume, so I could dress up as myself, and then when someone asks me, who are you supposed to be? I can say, I'm my evil yet dashing twin, here to take over my own life.
See, what I would do is I would dress up as you and say I'm a weeb.
Screw you. And then someone came in and said, do you fantasize about this often? I said, I can't help but fantasize about beating up myself time to time. It just leaves me wondering which me would win.
I can't fantasize about beating myself up.
We would both have equal strengths and weaknesses, so it would be interesting to say the least. Don't you imagine weird stuff like this before you go to sleep at night, too? No? Just me? Okay. What clothes have you bought but almost never wore?
I wear everything I buy.
Yeah, I said
That's
the same.
'cause I'm gay.
I said the same thing. I don't buy stuff that I don't wear.
Exactly. I buy my own clothes. So
What's
if I buy, I
something
wear it.
funny that's happened to you recently? Wanna see mine?
Aw.
See in your face, ha!
Something funny that happened to me recently. Let's see. My cousin tried to say I wasn't loved, but in turn, nobody bailed her out of jail when she was there. So she's really not loved.
Oh, snap.
Something
What?
funny happened to me. I don't know. Guys think they're my boyfriend all the time. That's funny.
What current event has grabbed your interest?
Sex rings.
I said, when I did this, I said nothing. I'm stuck in a rut.
I don't think it's grabbed my interest recently either.
Is there a movie you think should be remade? If so, which movie is it?
There's a lot of movies I think should be remade.
Yeah, I said remakes are always a risk, but if they are done right, then I would like to say Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Exactly.
Lots to fix.
I was gonna say a movie that's so bad I don't fix it. For example, The Hunger Games.
I said lots to fix, but redo it and at least try to say the names right.
I'm gonna watch Avatar:
Sokka.
The Last Airbender now, and they're gonna say Aang, and I'll be like, this is wrong. His name is Ong.
What's your latest obsession?
Midget porn.
I said superheroes, my yab tab, tea, ramen, and video games. My life obsessions.
Goms. I say Madoka Magica, honestly. That's an obsession I have right now. It's crazy.
What's something that happened recently that made you say, really?
Probably it's you hanging it of me. Something made me go, really? Like, really? Or like, really?
Either one. It's just like really with a question mark and an exclamation mark.
So, really?
Like you just like, what the hell's going on sort of deal.
America.
Yes, that's what I said. Trump become president.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest dream you've had lately?
I had a dream where my friend Winter sent me furry porn. And then I was like running through like the school and a fire alarm went off and like I ran away because the cops were chasing me because I had furry porn on my my tablet apparently. And then like I was out in the rain and
Why is it that so many dreams consist of being at school? I don't
I was like
understand
looking
that.
through my tablet trying to find the picture she sent me because like I wanted to see it again, but I couldn't find it. And then it was like I ended up walking in the street. It was like painted on a wall, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I once had this dream where I was sleeping at school. It was weird.
Well, who doesn't sleep at school?
But
sure is when they realize.
What I said on here was, don't have much of a dream memory, but I remember having one where I hanged out with people I never really talked to, and we knew one another very well.
I think mine was a little bit more weirder than yours, just saying.
What about my milk zombie dream?
That was weird. But like, yeah. Why would cops chase after me for having drawn stuff like that?
What do you want more than anything else in the world?
To be loved. No, just kidding.
Oh my god, thank you! I said the same thing anyone else wants. To be loved. Nah, money. We all want that dough.
Exactly. Who needs love when you can buy it?
Everyone always says money doesn't bring you happiness, but actually, yes, it does. It brings you a form of happiness.
And bacon's pretty close to happiness.
What is your happiest memory of your family?
Being pulled away from them.
Mine's mean too. Nighttime, when they are all sleeping and I'm up relaxing to the nice, sweet quiet. What's your best tip for saving money?
Give it to me.
Don't spend it.
No. Give your money to me, then you don't have to save money.
Which of your childhood friends left the greatest impression on you?
Obviously me.
I'm talking about... You
I'm
start...
not talking for you.
Yeah,
the
but...
biggest impression on me. Childhood friends. Probably you, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, probably.
How?
Well, for one, I was all emo.
Let's just go with someone that is not in your life anymore, at least.
See, probably.
That's how I looked at it. I didn't look at it with
Kennedy.
people in my life because we're still making impressions on each
Laura
other.
or Kennedy, honestly.
Kennedy?
Laura or Kennedy.
Laura or Kennedy.
Yeah.
I said Sarah.
Which one? The kitty one?
Sarah Al, yeah. Because
Don't you have to
I
talk to
said...
her?
No, I haven't talked to her in a long time. I said she left a good impression on me, but I didn't leave a good impression on her. It was more like a thoughtful thing. Tell me, email. Yeah, I can see you cutting yourself on the side, Dan. Tell me about the time your voice was the loudest it's ever been.
When anybody pisses me off, if I yell, you fucked up, so... boyfriend's fucking up.
I was just... It was the quietest it ever been the very next day. Enough said.
I don't yell, because I don't want damage to vocal cords, so if I yell, you fucked up.
What movie do you want to show your children one day?
I should answer.
Okay, tell me your inappropriate one, and then tell me your actual one.
Hoshi no I no oyo.
Is that the Okubo thing? Yeah, that.
Koko no Pika. That's not a movie. Okay, so honestly, I would probably show my kids... Okay, I can't show them Madoka Magica. Probably fucking would anyways. Fuck that. Wolf Children. I would show my kids Wolf Children.
Mine was the first SpongeBob movie for the win.
Yeah, but...
And then I said, or maybe even all the Lilo and Stitch movies. I shall show them everything I cherish.
Or Beauty and the Beast. I'll show my kids Beauty and the Beast. But no, honestly, I would show my kids Wolf Children for sure.
What about Spirited Away?
Well, I actually like Wolf Children more than Spirited Away.
Really?
Yes.
I finally watched Spirited Away.
Good!
It was really good.
No fucking time.
What recent dream can you just not get out of your head?
The one I mentioned earlier.
The dream of becoming the very best like no one ever was.
I wanna be the very best. No one
I knew it would get in people's head. I'm just waiting for comments to flow in of people singing the song because it instantly will get in your head.
Yeah.
And it said, you can't get out of your head, right? So I was like, it makes sense. Which video game have you spent the most time playing?
Honestly, I'll be It's not a game, Brandon.
You can make it into a game.
Gosh, I bought the DLC for more, but only a few more, but get ripped off.
The expansion pack was nothing like the original.
The expansion pack was falsely advertised. They said monsters.
I like how you were talking about bacon, and these have bacon on them.
Yeah, bacon's great.
So you have a game?
Probably Skyrim, honestly, if I had to pick something.
Mine was, no lies, a lot of modded Minecraft. It's a video game. It's video game crack for the creative type.
Mm.
What video game do you want to have your children play one day?
Kingdom Hearts.
I said all of them. Pokemon Yellow to start.
Mm.
What thing beginning with the letter A could you gladly live without?
You first.
No, you first. I want to see if you would even get it close to what I said.
A. What's the question again?
It's just anything with starting with the letter A, you'd gladly live without. So you would
Acne.
acne. Oh, I didn't think of that. I said arthritis. I feel no one wants that. What would you like to be more knowledgeable about?
I'm well diverse. I'm well diverse than that.
How to make porn.
I make them on a daily.
I just said everything. Yep, I'm a greedy knowledge wanter.
Probably Japan's culture.
Mm.
Not like a weeb kind of thing, because like, I find it interesting.
What do you not want to decrease any further?
My sperm count. That's gonna.
My sperm count, really?
No, you get more every day, so it doesn't matter. Fucking bank account.
Huh? That makes sense. I said my views and subscribers. If it keeps decreasing, then I'll have -1. What have you recently been doing for fun with your friends?
And jobs.
I just said nothing as of recent, but should be gaming and recording stuff soon enough. Oh, Inception! This one's good. What makes your heart flutter?
Child porn.
Dan says child porn. I say scorpion, but he mainly lets it bleed out after ripping it out. If you could have one wish granted, what would it be? You already can guess mine.
A good man for me.
Mine is the power to make anything a reality with my imagination.
Brandon, you get your power. I have a little request for you.
When was a time someone you like was unintentionally mean to you?
All the time from Brandon. It's abusive.
I said every day I hang out with my bestie Daniel.
Brandon's still abusive.
What's your favorite bird?
Bird Studios.
That's what I said. What kind of lessons did you learn when you were little?
I watched a lot of porn when I was little, so I don't know.
I said not to trust the try this, it's really yummy garbage your parents were feeding you. What famous person would you love to be friends with? And in my eyes, it didn't have to actually be a celebrity, it could be like someone in an anime or something, because they're technically famous.
Well, okay, I want to pick it from like the middle of Magica cast, because that would just end it tragically. Probably Gray. I'll lock him up in the list though.
I said Spider-Man. We would have a
Batman!
web-to-full time together.
Batman.
Of all the gifts you've ever received, which is the most cherished?
The gift of my penis.
I said my time. Don't you dare take it from me. What's your favorite TV show right now? I'm guessing Madoka Magica, because keep bringing it up.
I love it. It's so good.
I said One Piece, always and forever. Also been loving The Flash. What if you could live in an apartment rent-free, but your roommate was a ghost?
Casper right here.
I'd be cool with that, as long as they don't wear my hat. Oh. Yeah, I'm cool with it. I was about to say hats, but the ghost can't wear them and just go through them. So I was like, oh, that's pretty neat of me to say.
Well, you are a ghost, so I guess it's pretty
What food makes a good midnight snack?
cucumber.
I said any, if not all, snackage.
I like cucumbers.
What, if anything, were you frustrated about not being able to buy with your allowance as a kid?
Video games.
Porn. And yeah, I did say video games. What would you use virtual reality for that's hard to do in real life?
Watch porn in 3D.
I said relaxed. So hard, so painful. Who or what do you think is the cutest fictional character ever?
Brandon. I'm just kidding. Madoka.
I said my sweet,
What is
sweet
one
Poopachu. So cute.
Madoka's definitely one of the cuter ones.
Do you still have any toys from when you were little and that you just can't get rid of?
Happiness.
I said most of them. I'm not good giving up the past.
Well, my penis was my toy. Just saying.
Using 3 adjectives, how would you describe yourself?
Adorable.
Adorsable?
Yes, adorable.
You have doors on you?
Yes. Dead sexy. So sexy. And lustful.
I said bold, brave, bashful. See what I did there? What game do you think should have a sequel? Let's pick a game that actually doesn't have a sequel.
No. Let's think here. I actually want to think really hard on this one. What'd you say?
Minecraft. Same gameplay, better graphics.
Let's see. It did not have a sequel.
That'd be the best game in the world. If you get Minecraft but same gameplay but with better graphics, you'd have the best game.
Let's think here. Here's the rack of the brain. Hyrule Warriors probably for me. I want more of that shit.
Aren't they making another one though?
No.
Do you remember what life was like before the internet?
Boring.
I said, nah, mate, let's not go there.
Dark times, dark times.
What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of a silly argument?
Whose dick's bigger? I don't know.
I said, me and Dan's who's more mature fight.
I'm more mature.
I did nothing and he held a poll between all of our friends. Such an odd and dumb argument.
Obviously you're more mature there, but still. I wanted to win.
How much time do you spend getting ready in the morning?
A lot.
I said little to no time at all. Then again, I'm never really ready for most things most of the time. And then the last one, what are you doing this weekend?
Hanging out with you, obviously.
I said editing, relaxing, recording, hanging out with Dan, and then editing, then more editing.
Bitching and complaining. That's me. Right there.
Oh, hello. Look who came to my door. That's ironic. It's Link.
He seems to be scared of you.
Link came to my door. Okay, now we're gonna start. That was a segment. That was the first part. Weird.
Do some taps as well when you get to the thingy.
What?
Tap.
Oh. Now on. Next time on Bercios.
Bye. Sorry, meeting. Badass.